All right, so this is where we at, boys. This is where we at. All right, we got a black suede headliner. Hold on, I'm turning the flash on. Hey guys, it's Travis Combs, and we're back with another video for part 3 of essentially I didn't even say part 3. I said episode number 3 of the BMW E36 build. Today we will be doing headliner. I'm gonna go ahead and show you the progress that we've made. So if you don't know, this is going to be my drift car slash track car. That's getting a single turbo LFX. If you don't know what an LFX motor is, it's basically a 3.6 liter GM motor, aka the motor for my Camaro. We'll be going in here with a single turbo, making about like 7 to 8 pounds. Should be about like 400 wheel maybe. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn the camera and show you guys the progress that we've made. So we've already painted one side. By the time you probably be seeing this, the other side will be done. I have the fan blowing on the carpet. I just went and cleaned it. If you remember what the first video looked like, I'd say go back to the last video and you can see the damage. But I can show you here. But this is what it looks like now. I'm gonna let this essentially dry out. Probably might come back at it again and then give it another spray. This is what it looked like after I let the fan sit on it overnight. I went and vacuumed it. You can still see a slight of gray, but compared to what it was originally to what it is now, it is much, much better. These trims are essentially going to get painted in the progress. I've painted a little bit of it, just trying to spray the carpet, but I haven't intentionally went in there, sanded it, and painted it. Same with the chairs. The chairs are going to get painted. But for today's video, we are going to be working on the headliner. So on this side, you can see I already started working on it. Just trying to disassemble it so I can pull my camera out and know what I'm doing. But pretty much what you want to do is remove A, B, C, D, and E. And then I already have the A-pillars removed from when I got the car. But I'm gonna go ahead and remove those, and then we're gonna take this headliner upstairs, rip it apart, and then put our suede headliner in. So everything is getting suede, including this right here. And all of this trim is gonna get painted in the same color that pretty much the seats are gonna get painted. I'm using the satin black color, so it's a duplicate color. I have fresh cans right here. But you can see this is the duplicate color of violin fabric. They have steps on here: prep, sand, shake, apply. For the carpets, I'm just prepping, as in cleaning, and then shake and apply. But for like the plastics and stuff that are gonna be in the car that need to do a color change, they're gonna get prep and then sanded with probably like a very hard grit, probably like 80 and 100 grit, so I could like have it stick on there. And then same with these right here. I've already started taking them out. You can see. So this is what I was told, like this, I guess the person before me trying to do the color swap, but I'm just gonna paint it. So this is gonna get painted. Maybe I gotta see if it really affects it, but these are gonna get painted. Pretty much I'm gonna end up like full-blown sitting here disassembling it, or just taping over. I don't know, I gotta sit here and try to break this down real quick and figure something out. But the idea is I'm getting an LED bulb for this too. I think I have a couple LED bulbs from when I did the Camaro's light. But yeah, so this whole thing is gonna get painted. Yeah, I gotta figure out how to do it. Probably might have to disassemble it. But yeah, this is gonna get painted. This is gonna get painted. But yeah, I'm doing a full color swap. I really gotta sit here and take my time, especially while I'm waiting for more parts for the Camaro, and really just get the V6 back on the road before I do the swap, and then I'll put that motor in here. But I'm gonna go ahead and continue and then show you guys what the headliner is removed. Okay, so I was able to get the headliner out, and this is what we are left with. I can't remove this. I thought that would have been a part of it, but we do have a strategy. Since I've done the vinyl thing before, all I pretty much would have to do is get enough to tuck in back here and then pull this back slightly. So I'll essentially be working it backwards and then just tucking in the corners and just never open this. And then, but I'm gonna spray these ends first with the satin to keep it consistent. So that'll catch that trim color. And then from there, this pretty much all you have to do, like with the headliner thing, is super, super simple. You just pretty much just have to rip all of this off. And this is old from like the 1900s, really. I can say that now. But you pretty much just lift this all up, dump it in trash, and then I can go upstairs and then I'm gonna use the abrasive brush. I probably could use the cleaner brush because it's hard. And then you end up wanting to remove all of this gunkness. right? You gotta remove all of this, and then so you can stick the suede headliner directly to this, and then that's that part. And then I'm gonna go ahead and remove this piece. Go ahead and remove this piece, and then should be super simple from there. All right, so now we have our headliner upstairs. There is gonna be a couple of prep things I'm gonna do. Like, I seen this region came off when I was trying to take the headliner off. Use some Gorilla adhesive spray. So moral of the story, what you want to do is take the headliner, boom, and then you're gonna lay it out. I'm gonna like trace it out, meaning like pretty much just put this on there. Oh, I wonder if this is gonna fit. That's the question. Probably. One thing you should do is make sure you have enough. That's one thing I didn't do. Question is, do I have enough? And it's looking like I might have exact, which is not good. Oh, no, I got enough. I think it might be wider than what ooh, literally? I have practically exactly what I need. Crazy. This is good and bad. Because I wanted to do the sunroof. But yeah, pretty much this is how you would do it. And then cut off the excess. You basically spray on the Gorilla thing directly onto here and put it on, and just literally just pat it as you go. Make sure it's flat. And it's actually super simple. The hard part is taking the headliner out of the car. Some people, they end up adding stars by just drilling on the back of this. This car isn't getting stars, but that's how you would do it. And I'm gonna show you in just a sec. All right, so many hours later, as you can see, it was light out when I started. But here is our headliner. You can see it's now pretty much all suede. But now we're gonna try to go ahead and throw everything in the car, and boom. Okay, so two things. We have our headliner done, right? And I went ahead and obviously we sprayed the other side, and we have the roof. I probably can put all this stuff in, but I don't know how I'm going to. And I say that because of these pieces here. I think these are what secure the headliner. I don't want to have the headliner just sitting in there, but I don't know. I'm gonna try to fit it in and see, but because I want to get a thumbnail, but I'm not sure what to do. We'll see. All right, so this is where we at, boys. This is where we at. All right, we got a black suede headliner. Hold on, I'm turning the flash on. We have a black suede headliner. Yes, sir. But yeah, so we got to repaint this, give this another coat of black. This is, so essentially I didn't have enough material to cover this, and I can't get this removed. So I'm pretty much gonna end up just painting this in the meantime. I didn't realize how much different the material was until I put the flash on there, but it is black, right? It is black, and we have the black this side. So essentially I'm gonna let this dry again, same way I did the other side overnight. A lot of this is gonna take what's it called, 2 coats. So essentially what's left is pretty much painting more of this headliner, giving this a second coat, then I'm gonna put dye, and then same with the carpet. I'm gonna give both of these one more can. Remember, it's probably 2 more cans, or just outright get dye material and just dye it. But right now it is looking very, very good. Let me see, is this coming off? Well, this has to get sprayed again, but this is pretty much good to go. But yeah, I'm gonna put dye on the carpets. It's not coming off of my socks, which is a really, really good thing. But yeah, we have our E36 headliner installed. Like I said, there's a lot of little details that I'm gonna have to go back in and do, like get this all tucked in. And you see this is gray from the what the original body was, this color. So pretty much this is all gonna get painted, that's gonna get painted. Yeah, so we have much more to go, but this is the interior so far. If you remember what this looked like before, you can go back to episode 1 and pretty much see the interior change. But let me get another thumbnail. Boom. But yeah, so this is where we at. Essentially in the next video, I'm pretty much gonna get more painting material and pretty much get this all painted. Like, so you can see this is, obviously this is with a flash on, but this is what it looks like for real. And then same with these hinges and stuff like that. I started off with one of these, and I'm still 50-50, so it fell in the bucket. But this is what it's looking like so far. I just sprayed whatever was left in the can so I can see what it would look like. I think if I really sit here, sand, it'll come out really pretty much looking good, like the black that I want it to be. And obviously I got to do the rest of the material inside. But that is all for today, folks. Essentially, we're gonna have a little bit more of delays. Next video probably might not come out for a couple of weeks. Yeah. Appreciate you guys for watching. More is coming. Like I said, more is coming. We did a nice interior overhaul. I got to get bucket seats for this car, bucket seats for the other car. I got to get so much more. I got to get door hinges. I got to get door panels. I got to get radio speakers. I'm telling you, this is going to be done soon though, but it's going to be a very fun project. Like I said, just tune into the next one. And I'm out. Later.